We are here at the Motive Crime and Mystery Festival with the Festival of Authors for their preview night tonight. So let's have a killer night. Okay, so we are here at the Harbourfront Centre, and I'm pretty sure the doors should just be through here. So let's go. Cool. Hello. Look at all these. Art fraud. That's cool. Right? They're so cute. We have the red herring, which is
red herring because it doesn't have any alcohol.
Yep. It's inclusive to all the non-alcohol.
Yeah.
All non-alcohol folks, but a very fitting name. And then we have the paper cut. Has some bourbon in it, which I love. I'm gonna do a taste test of the paper cut. With Montana. You want to try it?
I'll try it. Hang on.
It's a little full, but I really like it. The rosemary on top is like, it's very earthy.
Yeah.
And it's very bloody. Can I try your red herring?
Yeah, it's just like soda water.
It's soda water. It's a red herring, guys. There's no alcohol.
It's
Oh,
nice
that's
and
super
airy.
refreshing.
It's perfect for the summer.
Yeah, it is.
I kind of want to make this like outside of the event with the
like lime
recipe.
juice and grenadine and like
Yeah,
some soda water.
it's really nice.
I really like it. And all the tables have like little evidence placards. It's so cute. Oh, and there's also Wi-Fi.
That's just the wife.
It's just the whiffy. I'm guilty of looking at myself too much on social media.
Excited to be presenting a weekend of the best of crime and mystery from around the world, June 7th to 9th, right here at Harbourfront Centre. So we have internationally best-selling author Hannah Mary McKinnon, was born in the UK, grew up in Switzerland, and moved to Canada in 2010. Her suspense novels include Never Coming Home, The Revenge List, and Only One Survives, and her work has been optioned for the screen. She is the author of 8 books, 2 more on the way in 2024. Everybody give a big round of applause to Hannah Mary McKinnon. I learned that you debuted as a romance writer.
I did. Are you going to ask me to leave now?
No, I want to know how you go from romance to crime and mystery. That's a bit of a change.
Well, I have quite a simple answer, actually, really. It was because when I wrote romance, or that romantic comedy, I was actually quite unhappy. I'd moved to Canada in 2010. My husband's right there at the back. It was his fault. And I had a very big cheese career in Switzerland where I was living. And when I came here, I started a business and it failed. And I was very unhappy. I didn't know what I wanted to do. My whole identity was my job, blah, 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 ego, blah, blah. And Rob said, I'm moping around, and he said, for the love of God, woman, what would you do if you could do anything? He said it nicely. And I said, I think I would write. And he said, well, why don't you do that then? Okay. And it was about a woman who has maybe some kind of darkish, curly hair and was unhappy with her life, kind of, and was wondering how things might have turned out. And that's where everything changes, is not me. And it's Groundhog Day meets Sliding Doors, if you're familiar with those movies. And then I wrote that one, and I really enjoyed writing and loved it. And I had an idea for a second one, but I realised that not everyone was going to make it out alive. And that was a lot more fun. You know, I could get grittier and darker and more complex, and in a romance, which I also write as Holly Cassidy, there's a happily ever after. That's expected, that's the expectation. But with a thriller, not necessarily, and that's the fun part. So that wasn't really a short answer, but that's my answer. So Sister Dia was my 4th book, my 3rd crime novel, and I remember quite distinctly when somebody said to me, oh, so what do you do? I don't know, whenever I ask that question, I always put on this posh voice, I have no idea why that is. What do you do? And I said, I'm an author. And before that, I would have said, well, I used to be the CEO of an IT recruitment company, ego. But now, what was it? It was more, self, kind of a security thing, I guess. But now I write. But ever since the 4th book release, I think it took 4 books for me to actually say, this is what I do. My Google history is interesting. I think we can call it that. I've also made a lot of very, very interesting phone calls. One, I think, might have got me on a watch list because I called the Syracuse school board and I asked them, can I register? I always start with my name's Hannah Mary McKinnon. This is my website. I am a crime author. Honest. They go, okay. And I said, I have this character. So my question is, can I register a child at school without a birth certificate? And they said, yes, you can. You can go to the doctor and get the immunisation record. And me being, me and my mouth working too fast for my brain to catch up, I said, oh, that's really interesting. So basically that's a loophole, right? So if I don't have a birth certificate, but I just go to a doctor, because they won't have a birth certificate. So I'm basically saying the scenario that will be in my book, but, that I shouldn't really have said to this lady. And she said, so who did you say again who you are again? And why are you calling? And where are you? So that, yeah. And then last year, for Only One Survives, I called a funeral home in the Catskills. And I said, hi, my name is Hannah Mary McKinnon. I'm a crime author. This is my website, Honest. I just have a question for you. Where do you think I might be able to hide an extra body in a graveyard? Could you help me with that? And he laughed his head off and he said, yeah, sure, this is what you could do. And I said, yeah, but could you dig? And where would I put the extra earth? And because the ideal place is in a grave that's already been dug, and then you dump it in there. So,
is anyone taking notes?
Yeah, what does Drano do to a corpse? It's not pretty, that kind of stuff. So
I'm really curious what your suggested ads are on your social media page.
You don't want to know.
Is it Drano and shovels?
CSI.
We'll be signing copies of her book, so give us a couple minutes to get that set up. In the meantime, make sure you get your mug shot. Make sure you learn how to lift fingerprints yourself. Get another drink at the bar. Eat some more delicious cupcakes. And we'll let you know when we're ready to start the signing. Thank you so much for joining us tonight, guys.
Thank you.
Put your fingerprint on it, and then you use the brush, the powder, and your fingerprint shows up. And then you can use some tape, lift it off, and put it on a card.
Oh, cool. So we fingerprint on and then powder?
Yeah.
Okay.
Fingerprint on.
Fingerprint on.
Nice and big. Yeah, there we go. And then use the brush, put some powder on it so you can see it. There you go.
Okay.
Yeah.
I need to zoom in on it a little bit.
Give you some tape.
Okay, this is cool.
Here's some tape.
And then
And just put it on.
put it on.
Nice and, press it down.
And then peel it back up.
Yeah, beat it off.
So we got this. And then put it on the card. See if my fingerprint isn't just a smudge. Okay. It's not great. My notoriously bad fingerprints. My historically bad fingerprint. I guess, yeah, it's there.
I mean, look at the other ones. Like, it's actually pretty decent.
It's there, I guess. We have fingers.
I have fingers.
We have fingers.
I have fingers. Thank you so much.
Thank you. I'm going to murder the cupcake. Oh no, this is a lot harder though. Do you think it will bleed red for me? It is red velvet at least. Cheers. Cheers. Trying to remember to get. Yeah, I'm so bad at this. Oh, that wasn't that bad.
So bad. Get the
Oh,
try.
nope. That hand is dead now.
Years of lightsaber training. Let's go. There she goes.
I did it! This is early TikTok days that I bought these training knives and then all the videos got demonetized. I love this.
This is a lie. I'm not a serial reader, but I can be. So you know why?
You could just walk with me too.
Content.
This is my content. Thank you very much. Thanks for joining. Like, comment, subscribe.